Does that taste good?
They're going flap, 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 flap.
Hush now, my wild child. You'll never be what everybody wants. So it's best to be yourself. You've chosen your path well.
It's that time again. And it's that place again. The Kyle family vlog. The baby's sleeping. I am currently folding clothes. I've been up since about 8:30. And the upstairs neighbors have been singing Disney songs since shortly after 9. It is now 11 o'clock. I like Disney songs too, but maybe they could at least find a couple more than just the same 3 over and over. We are now commencing the ever enthralling task of checking our other car's battery. As you can see, it has a hard time and has quite a bit of acid leak, so we think it's probably pretty shot and they're gonna tell us it needs to be replaced, but we're not certain, so we're gonna pull it out, go get it tested. Step 1, always use Coke. I like how it's normal to use Coke to clean battery acid, which means that ingesting Coke is probably not very good for you.
Probably not.
That was even a flat one too. Was it a size 10? We've done so much work on this car, we should just make tutorials on how to fix this Honda. What I'm really hoping is that we'll take it in, they'll say, yeah, your battery's crap, you should get this one, and that'll be it. I'm really hoping it's not something like a starter issue, because that's a lot more work and a lot more money and just a pain. Come on, battery's easy. Please be the battery. What's the verdict? So
I'm pretty sure it's just dead. Probably just going to be replacing the battery, which is good. I would prefer to replace the battery than have something else go on.
Anyway, okay, so the battery's dead. I was sitting here waiting for Sean to come out, and this dude pulls up next to me in the spaces that have the lines that mean don't park here. He parks in the lines that say don't park here. Pulls out a bunch of fake flowers from the back of his car, throws away a few bouquets worth, spits on the ground twice, closes the door and just leaves again. I guess he just really wanted to use that trash can because now it's full of flowers.
In other news, sometimes Natalie gets so excited about what's going on around her that she gets to close her door before she drives away. She forgets. I didn't open my door, it just came open. That's what I was trying to tell you, I did not open my door. I've been sitting here waiting for you. These several doors on this thing have to be shut a little harder. My guess is that it didn't quite get shut hard enough. User error. Okay, I might have to admit it, maybe Nat's right, and I do have a little suburban housewife in me because we come to Walmart with time to kill, and where do I end up at? The garden center. My home doesn't have enough plants in it right now.
Our home has no plants in it right now.
Our
barren.
Our home needs a few plants, but we have decided that since we have a couple car things to take care of and we're saving up for a laptop, that I can't spend any money on plants this paycheck. Ah, shucks. This is the baby. That is from Hecky because I haven't vacuumed in like 2 days. Shame on me. This is clothing. We've got to finish putting that away.
I have
and
almost
folding that.
finished the impossible task. There were like 4 loads worth of baby things just waiting, staring at me, haunting me. So this morning I only have a few things left now, finally. What? What?
You've been in a good mood till just now.
Yeah, let's go change your diaper.
Today we've got a whole bunch of stuff to do for the release. So we're going to be working on that. But aside from that, we're just kind of chilling and cleaning the house. The past 2 weeks with work have been really, really crazy. As you've noticed, the vlog has probably slowed down just a little bit. But we're finally caught up, at least a decent amount. We've got a lot of steady work coming, but we're doing well. So we're going to take today and get a little bit caught up around the house. And then I think tomorrow we're going to go find a lake or something after church.
Sean has an in-home date for us tonight.
We both wanted to see Finding Dory for a long time, and it's never happened, so we checked out Finding Dory, and we're going to watch that once everything else is cleaned up. Let's give you some light so I look good. I think that...
Let's give you some light so I look good.
You know what I was talking about. Anyways, I still think I might take the dog for a walk down by the river in a few minutes, but let's get some house stuff done. Watch this. Hecky, you want to go on a walk? You want to go on a walk?
Do you want to go on a walk? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go? Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy.
I guess it's time to go on a walk.
What a gorgeous day!
I was tempted to bump you so that you had to film that clip again.
I'm glad you didn't. Hey, Hecky. Hecky, Hecky, Hecky. And yours truly. We're going to the secret path. What you cannot see is that just a few feet away is the secret entrance to the secret path. Whoop! Okay, go in the water. He loves the water.
Look at that. Look at this little boy.
So happy.
What are you up to? Do you see yourself?
This is the stick that he wants to play with. This is the one that he brought
This is
me.
the stick Hecky's been driving around. He always goes for the big one. Now that's a happy little Australian Shepherd.
Does that taste good? Would you like some salt with that?
They're sticking tongues out at each other. He's at the point where he's constantly signaling that he's hungry because he's always putting stuff in his mouth. That's the big thing, is his mouth is in explore phase, so he ate not too long ago. He's still trying to put everything in his mouth. He's happy as long as we're walking. I don't know. I don't know what he wants. What do you want? Obviously what he really wants is to get this thing right here into his mouth.
The dog just stopped to take a poo, and he did it on a hill, and he was facing the wrong way, so he almost fell down the hill in a face plant.
Get it, Hecky. Get it, get it.
He's trying to pull the attached one. So far he's broken off most of the branches. There you go. Strip it bare. It was already falling over.
Get it.
Hey, Hecky, get the stick. There you go. Into the deep part. He was a little hesitant about that. It's not too deep. There you go. Oh, good boy. The monster has fallen asleep.
He has left the building.
Before, after.
Nat is finishing up some details for Thailand. The dog, he smells like wet dog right now. Surprise, surprise.
Smells lovely.
And I absolutely love trees. There you go. I really saw it. That just like shimmer as the wind goes by, because they're going flap, 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 flap. Oh, I guess I need to zoom out for you to see that. They're going flap, 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 flap. The baby's asleep inside, and we're sitting on the other side of the window with it open, so you can hear him. It is blue and green, though it's just starting to get a little chilly out, unfortunately. Still have a couple more hours of nice out, though. I come inside and I see this. She is very protective of him. She really loves him. That's so cute. She's been trying, he was sitting on me and she kept trying to find a way to come and snuggle me and him for a good 20 minutes earlier. Oh, they just break my heart. I'm so lucky. You say, honey? Oh, good girl.
I just came back inside from sitting on the porch, working on some lyrics. Usually I get to this point where I have a page full of chicken scratch and words, and then I pick through and choose, and I just spent about 30 minutes sitting out there improvising in my head. And now I'm at the point where I have to listen to the song out loud, not in headphones, so specifically out loud, and then that really helps me pick through the lyrics faster and find different phrases and stanzas and whatnot that I really want to keep and find the melody for. So now I'm back inside. I'm going to turn this on the big stereo, put it on repeat, and sit here and just improv. I've already found a lot of things that I like, that I want to keep. I hear some harmonies in my head and whatnot for chorus and blah blah blah. So now I'm going to sit around and sing for a while. Good morning, little chupacabra. How was your nap, tits? You are so dreamy, son. Good grief.
While Mama's in the other room, working on getting melody all finished for her lyrics, Tibbs and I are sitting here printing stems. He's gonna be a regular sound designer, musician. He spent some time with Mom working on the song. He definitely knows our music. That's what's funny. It's like you start singing, say, Lullaby or You and Me Together, and he stops what he's doing usually and just enjoys it. You can tell which ones we play the most by which ones he knows the best. But he'll be like really calm, and you turn on like Lullaby for the Wild Child, and he starts like getting excited and dancing around and smiling. It's really cute. So we're doing that right now, and if I can get him to let me put him down, I'm going to actually work out a little bit while the stems are printing, but we'll see what happens. I might have to work out after. Sorry if I keep looking at the viewfinder. He's so cute. He's so cute. This thing right here, yeah. I'm not looking at myself, I'm looking at him. You're so cute. He's now to the point where he plays with his toys. A good chunk of the time that means trying to put them in his mouth. That boy is tired and he does not like to sleep, so I'm working on wearing him down to the point where he'll take a nap. Yeah. The baby, who you might be able to hear, is now happily laying on his pad. I don't know, I'm sure we've said this before, but every night he wants an hour or so just on his pad. You pick him up, he gets mad no matter what you do. He just wants to go lay on his changing pad and watch the things spin above him and talk. He talks and talks and talks and talks and talks and talks. So, he's happily there, and Natalie is done with what she is doing, so I am now going to try and get as many stems done as I can. I'm not going to get them all done tonight just because we need to start editing in the next half an hour or so, but that gives me time to print out a set more and maybe get in a quick workout. We'll see if we can't do something small in the next half an hour. When you're producing music, quite often an instrument or a couple instruments will end up with, while you're in kind of the phase where you're just making notes and playing with ideas, they'll end up with reverb on them, which is really good. Your ear needs reverb or else nothing sounds right. And it's good for some other things, but that doesn't matter right now. What is important is generally, when it comes time to print the stems, you need to take all the reverb off because you're going to put reverb on the entire track later to make it all, kind of glues it all together. If each instrument has its own reverb, then it sounds bad. So, sitting here printing stems, and I always forget to take reverb off of something, so I just undid it. Luckily it wasn't much, it was only like 10 minutes worth of work. I had to go back and reprint a couple stems, which was annoying, but I've really got to get better at that because it happens every single song.
So I just spent about an hour and a half working on this song. Oh my gosh. Hey Tibbers. And I must say, if you've never sat down and like wrote a song, or if you've never tried to sit there and think of melody and lyrics and that type of thing from scratch, it is surprisingly exhausting. It's very, very much like a brain, like a mental tired that you get, which is what I'm experiencing right now after so long. Bless you. Sweet child. So anyway, I'm in here cooking dinner. We're having chicken on the bobby. Just kidding. We're just having chicken. Bless you, child. That's enough. And he stops. My brain is shot now. For the rest of the evening, all I want to do is like sit on the couch and become a blob and eat cookies. But that's not until later. I think that this song will turn out really well, actually. Part of the reason that it becomes so tiring to do the actual song writing process is because I'm a bit of a perfectionist with it, and I have to admit that on the past few songs I think they've turned out well. I like them all. But shortly after we release them, I'm always like, oh, I could have done blah 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 blah, or I could have added a harmony here, or I come up with like different ideas afterwards, right? I guess the grass is always greener on the other side. But so on this one, I've been making myself work on it more than I usually spend on the songs, because I have a lot of ideas in my head that I like to try and get out of my head and actually get onto there. So I think this one will be nice. It's kind of like a moody hip-hop relationship drama type of song. But I'm looking forward to it. And now I'm going to stop talking because I ramble when I'm tired. So, okay, I'm going to cook my chicken. Bye.
Well, while the stems print, I'm sitting here with these. They're weighted a little bit lower than I would normally do. I'm just doing curls. Curls military presses and holding them while doing a wall sit. If I go anything over 25 pounds with the curls, this starts hurting pretty badly. Not like I re-injured it, just it doesn't feel right, so we're keeping it to 25 pounds and doing those in rounds while I wait for stems to print. Then put them down, go back, do everything that's needed, print the next stem, do a couple rounds, come back, etc. Pretty simple.
Well, dinner's done, the song has been worked on. It's the end of the day, which means it's the end of today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, leave us a thumbs up, drop us a comment, and as always, we would love for you to subscribe. Reminder, our next song, which is called Your Princess is in Another Castle, will be out on the 27th. That is next Saturday, so stay tuned. Fresh music headed your way. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.